Hi, I was just practicing outside here in the garden. It's such a beautiful day today here in Zim. The birds are literally swooping all around. The breeze is so nice. Obviously the sun is amazing. And I thought you might like to join me with an outdoors yoga practice. So this is a class I taught yesterday. It's a great class for all levels. If you maybe haven't been to yoga before, or if you haven't done yoga for a while, this is a really nice class to ease yourself back into it. So let's start in a comfortable seated position. Beginning with some breath work. So find your seat. You might like to cross your legs. You might like to come to a kneeling position. Bring your hands onto your knees. I like to just rub my knees to begin with, just to get myself back into my body. Now bring your right hand onto your belly. And we're going to be taking some deep breaths into our belly. So as you inhale through your nose, breathe deeply into your belly. You'll feel that your belly starts to expand, your hand rises. And then as you exhale, let the belly fall and the hand fall. So we're inhaling and exhaling through our nose. Inhale. Feel the belly rise as the air travels down. And exhale. Feeling the belly fall. Let's go for counts of 4. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4. Now continue doing this, counting at your own pace. On your next exhale, just bring your hand down to your knee with both palms shining towards the sky. We're going to take a minute or so of quiet meditation here. So for our meditation practice, don't worry, you don't need to think of absolutely nothing. What we're going to practice is focusing on one point of concentration. So maybe you have something in front of you that you could look at and really focus on. Maybe you prefer to close your eyes and you can come to a mantra like Om, or perhaps you even have an intention like a word or a phrase that you want to repeat in your mind. Whatever it is, decide on your point of concentration. We're going to take an inhale. As you inhale, feel your spine elongating, and exhale, falling in to your meditation. And thoughts may come into your mind. Observe them with no judgment, and then let them just float away, returning to your point of concentration. Start to notice any sounds around you, any sensations on your skin. Maybe there's the breeze, maybe you can feel the sun kissing your skin. And then gently flutter your eyes open. Rock over onto all fours on your mat. And extend your right leg so you're coming onto the ball of your right foot. Let's take some rocks back and forth over the ball of this foot, starting to wake up our toes, our arches, our ankles, our calves. Lower your knee to the ground and step your left foot forwards. Now inhale, rise your arms up towards the sky into this low lunge position. Exhale, bring your left hand to your left thigh, lift up and over, taking this nice side bend. Exhale, lower your hands back to the ground. This time step your left foot back, extending that leg and taking those rocks over your left foot. Lower your left knee down to the ground, step your right foot forwards, and then inhale, rising your hands up towards the sky, finding your low lunge. Exhale, lower your right hand to your right thigh. Inhale, lifting up, finding that elongation, and over into your side bend. Exhale, lower your hands down to the ground, come back into your tabletop, and now let's take some cat-cow. So as you inhale, lifting your chest up towards the sky, and as you exhale, rounding your back. Inhale, lifting your chest up towards the sky, and exhale, rounding your back. Take a few more of these, and you can take it in any direction that feels good for your body. So maybe you want to do some circles, wiggling around, just whatever feels good today. And then when you're ready, tuck your toes and press yourself back into the first downward dog of our practice. So we're really pressing into our hands, we're lifting our sit bones up towards the sky, and we're pressing our heels with the intention of our heels coming towards the ground. But they don't need to touch the floor, it's just having that intention there. Breathing here. Wow, the sun is baking on my back. And then as you inhale, rise onto the ball of your feet, look forward, and you can take a few little steps to the front of the mat. Now let's inhale and rise up vertebrae by vertebrae. Head is the last thing to come up. Lovely. If you need a sip of water, take a sip of water. And then let's do our sun salutations together. So finding this nice Tadasana pose, our mountain pose. Lift your toes up. Firstly, have your feet hip distance apart. Lift your toes up. See if you can spread your toes. This might feel different on different sides. It might feel really awkward, but just see if you can spread your toes. And then lower them to the ground one by one. Feeling the arches of our foot now start to switch on. Lift your legs up, we're finding that length in our legs, and then our tailbone is down in this nice neutral, so we're not arching our back, we've just got our tailbone down in this neutral position. our core is starting to engage. So our belly button is coming towards our spine. Our ribs have this action of kind of knitting together. Now let's lift our shoulders up, back and down, finding that proud chest, shoulders back, palms shining forwards, and then find that length along the back of your neck. This is our Tadasana. Inhale, rise your arms up to the sky. Exhale, folding forwards, hinging at your hips. I'm gonna turn around for this one. Hands come towards the floor and you can have a bend at your knee. Inhale, halfway lift with a flat back. Exhale, hands find the ground. Step your right foot towards the back of the mat. Back knee gently to the ground and untuck your back toes. Inhale, rise your arms up to the sky, back in our low lunge. And exhale, hands find the ground, tuck your back toes and step back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, rising forwards into a plank position. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, lower to the ground. Inhale, rise up into a baby cobra. Exhale, pressing back through a child's pose into your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, right foot comes towards the front of your mat. Back knee gently to the ground and untuck your back toes. Inhale, rise your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands find the ground, stepping up back foot to the front of the mat. And inhale, rise your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come to heart center, hands come to the side of our body. Let's go for the other side. So inhale, rising our arms up to the sky. Exhale, folding forwards, hinging at your hips, hands come towards the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands find the ground, step your left foot to the back of the mat. Back knee gently to the ground and untuck your back toes. Inhale, rise your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands find the ground, tuck your back toes and step back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, rise forwards into plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin lower to the ground. Inhale, rise up into a baby cobra. Maybe this time your hands float off the ground. It's your back doing all the work here. Exhale, hands find the ground. Press back and press up into your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, step your left foot to the front of the mat. Back knee gently to the ground and untuck your back toes. Inhale, rise your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands find the ground. Step that back foot forwards. And inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hands to the side of your body. Breathing here. Ground into your left foot. So you can do this by lifting those toes again and then lowering them one by one onto the ground, feeling your arch engage. Inhale, lift your right knee up. Exhale, open up that right hip. Inhale. Exhale, opening it up. Inhale, closing the hip. Exhale, open up your hip. And now I'm going to shuffle my foot, but step with that open hip towards the back of your mat. So we're coming into our warrior two position here. Think about your feet first. So we want to look for alignment of our front heel to either the back foot arch or the back heel, whatever feels like it's giving you more grounding right now. I'm literally on uneven ground, but I still feel pretty grounded in this position. Bend into your front knee. Your chest is facing sideways. We're opening up our arms, engage your core, And now look over your front middle finger. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Lower your left forearm to your left thigh. Swoop your right hand down. Graze the floor. Lift it up and around, keeping that openness in your chest in our side angle. So with this one, try not to dump into your shoulder. Engage your core, engaging those obliques, lifting your body up. Lovely. Inhale. Come back for your warrior two, gazing over your front middle finger. And exhale. With your back hand, tickle your back leg. Lift your left hand up towards the sky. Breathing here in our peaceful warrior. I feel very peaceful with the sun on my face. So nice. Exhale, rising through your warrior two. Now cartwheel your hands to the ground. Rising onto the ball of your right foot. Lifting your left arm up towards the sky as we take this nice twist here. Breathing into your twist. Exhale, bring your hand back down towards the ground. Now press into the ball of your back foot. Feel that heel lift off the ground. Press into your front foot as well. Find that even weighting as we lift ourselves up into our high lunge. Did you get that? Nice. Now we're going to step forward. I'm just going to shuffle myself. Stay where you are. And then step forward and sink your hips back down. You can bring your hands to heart center here. Into our chair. Let's take a little lift, an inch, and then lower 2 inches. Lift an inch, lower 2 inches, lift an inch, lower 2 inches, and come to standing. Now ground into your left foot again. Bring your right foot so that meets your left ankle. We've got that openness of your hip again. We're coming into our tree position here, so think about slightly squeezing your glutes, engaging your core, zipping your belly button towards your spine, knitting your ribs in together. And then slowly you can play around with bringing your right foot up. Maybe it finds your calf, or maybe it comes up to your thigh. Whatever position you're in, we can bring our hands together at heart center. And this is our tree pose. So if you like, you can play around with spreading our branches of our tree out. Breathing in this balance. And with control, let's bring those branches into our heart center and lower your leg down to the mat. Lovely. So pedal your legs out a little bit. Oh, my belly just rumbled. Definitely gonna have some lunch after this. Okay. Ground into your right foot this time. So lifting your right toes up and then lowering them to the ground, feeling your arch switch on, feeling your leg muscles start to switch on. Inhale, lift your left knee up. Oh, I'm on really uneven ground. Let me shuffle. Exhale, open your left hip. Inhale, bring it back in. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, stepping to the back of your mat. Finding your warrior two position. Gazing over your front middle finger. So work your way up from your feet. Are your feet in that nice alignment that you got on the other side of heel to arch or heel to heel? Bend into your front knee, lifting your arms out to the side and gazing over your front middle finger. As we exhale, lower your right forearm to your right thigh, swoop your left fingertips along the ground, up and around. Breathing here. Inhale, rising back up through your warrior two. You still with me? Exhale, your left fingertips tickle your left leg, lift your right arm up to the sky, and then maybe bring that arm over. Inhale, rise through your warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat on the ball of your left foot here. Bring your left hand flat onto the mat and open up your right side, lifting our right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your right hand down to the mat, press into the ball of your left foot, feel that heel lifting up to the sky. Now press into your right foot as well, as with control we bring ourselves up into our high lunge. And can you feel the back of your leg all switched on now that you've got that heel lifted? If you can't feel it, try lifting your heel a little bit higher and it will re-switch on all the muscles of the back of your leg. Breathe in here. And then inhale, stepping forwards, coming back into our chair, bring your hands to heart center, sink your hips down to the mat. And inhale, lift an inch. Exhale, lower 2 inches. Inhale, lift an inch. Exhale, lower 2 inches. Inhale, lift an inch. Exhale, lower 2 inches. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rise your arms up to the sky, hands coming together at heart center, hands coming out to the side. We're coming into our tree position again, so ground into your right foot this time, lifting up your right toes and lowering them to the ground one by one, feeling your arch engage, feeling your glute muscles start to switch on. Let's bring our left hip nice and open so that our foot meets our right ankle, and then maybe slide your foot a little higher and maybe your foot comes up to meet your thigh, pressing this in towards each other. And should we come with our branches open again? Let's open those branches. Breathing here, finding that length in your spine. And then with control, we'll close our branches up again, bringing them together at heart center and lower your foot down to the ground. Thank you so much for practicing with me. If you want to close out our practice together, let's bring our hands up to our third eye. May there be joy in your thoughts. Our hands to our lips. May there be joy in your words, and our hands to our heart. May there be joy in your heart. I wish you such a beautiful day. I hope wherever you are, whether there's sun on you like me, I'm literally baking hot here, or whether you're wrapped up warm in a jumper, I just hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you so much.